Hi, this is Nathan, and I decided to make a video. I may be slightly inebriated. It's okay. So, I've got layers of things going on today, and I'm going to walk you through what will be a day in the life of Nathan. So, this is my daughter. It's my oldest daughter. Don't do that. Get that out of your face.
Hi.
There it is. All right. So. Flip this around. All right, let me show you what you got. Do I have anything I shouldn't show you? Oh, too late. So we've picked up some honey. If you can't tell, this is a lavender mead I made maybe...
And I get copyrighted.
What is? That song's over. Ha ha! Minimal use. That song in the background was Cashmere by Led Zeppelin. We do not own the rights to that. Whatever else legal... Whatever legal disclaimers we need. It was a small portion, like 6 seconds or something. Anyway, made some, this is a lavender mead. It actually wound up being really sweet. This is delicious. This is a pear mead that we bottled today. It was also delicious. There were 3.5 bottles. So you can probably do the math on where the rest went. And we're cooking up some blueberries here. I just added 2 pounds of honey to this. And so we're going to caramelize this just a little bit. I think this technically falls into the world of what would be called a brochet mead here. Right? And so you have to worry a little bit when you're making mead about caramelizing sugars because the yeast can't break those down, yada, yada, yada. I want that flavor to be in there. So we're going to let that cool, and then I'm going to transfer that into the brew bucket here. Then we're going to add some of this. Everybody's like super technical about like, oh, the yeast and how much like alcohol content. I want you to know something. I have to this day yet, and I own it. Look, here it is right here. I have the stuff to like test and figure out like, you know, my original gravity, specific gravity, and then my post ferment, you know, my final specific gravity. I just don't care. What I do is I put it in a bottle and I drink some like right after I rack it. Now this is the first rack. So I took some off of that and I'll show you that. Look here. Right there. And I drink that and it tastes a little bit like sweet rocket fuel, right? And if that gets me drunk, then I know that a month from now, that's going to be even better. And then 2 or 3 months from now, this is going to be even better. So I don't need to know what the alcohol content is because, like, face it, like we all drink alcohol to get drunk, right? So if I'm getting drunk, we're good. All right. So now let's move over to here. So I may have bit off just a little tiny bit more than I could chew with this. So as well as, oh, here, we're going to do this real quick. Watch this. Wait, can I do this on YouTube? Never mind.
Yes, you can. They literally have a
Oh.
channel that runs the Drunk Kitchen.
Oh, the Drunk Kitchen. Okay. Well, here, let's go back. I did label this so you can see. I think it says. But that was pointless because of this. All right. Now, what we're doing over here, let me switch this around. Alrighty. I'm also a avid mushroom farmer. So in case you're getting into mushrooms, there's like a ton of things to do. Like you could start out with this mushroom kit, you get it at Lowe's. Super simple, it works. I've done this before, no big deal. Okay? Yeah, but we're not talking about that. So essentially what's going to happen is I'm going to use this for grain spawn. If you don't know what grain spawn is, well, look it up. I don't have time for that. All right. Now, what we're trying to do here is we want to control an environment for the mushrooms that ranges in the temperature of around 65 degrees Fahrenheit and around 85 to 95% humidity. So what I did is I built this box. And so what's going to happen, this is going to be where we're going to put the water in, okay? And then I'm going to hook this fan I bought for $20. I'm going to hook it up to a humidistat that's out in my little grow room. And it's going to come on, and it should fire. I may have screwed this up, but I cannibalized this because I already bought it. So, you know, I'll let you know how that goes later. Or I won't, because I may never make another video again. Doesn't matter. This is a control board for an ultrasonic misting humidifier. It's an excellent idea. Here's the actual little ultrasonic disc that mists things. All right, I'm trying to figure out what voltage I need to apply to that so I can get it to mist in there. And so I spent some time looking at this control board here, and it looks like I was thinking like, oh man, like all these things right here are what they need for this ultrasonic. But if you look at the print, right, if you look at the print on the back, which lays out your circuitry, yeah, I don't think so. Now, I don't know, but yeah, I don't think so. All right, let's flip back. So what I'm going to do here, this is actually going to be my outlet. So I'm going to put the disc in, it's going to mist. This will make positive pressure in here. And then I'm going to use PVC pipe, which fits in there. I'll use that to pipe over to my tent. All right, so a couple of things if you don't know. So I'm going to like make some recommendations about all this. Like anytime you're doing anything technical, right, probably shouldn't do it at the same time that you're testing your mead. I've got 20 years of experience with electronics and mechanical components. So take that advice. Don't test your mead and build your ultrasonic humidifier control device at the same time. Yeah, so anyway, now we're done with that. And there's the kit. Let's go another way. Cool. If you decide you'd like to get into the mead making world, I want you to understand this. People overcomplicate this, right? You need an airlock, a bottle, 3 pounds of honey for 1 gallon of water, and yeast. Shake and season to taste. All right, so you know, if I get some likes on this, you know, and some comments, I may go ahead and like make another video. Of course, I think it's been like 3.5 years since I made my last video, so don't get too hopeful. So yeah. All right, well, thank you, folks.